Hello, 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 hello. I am Pamela Chase. Hello, hello, hello. I am Pamela Chase. Hello, hello, hello. It's something going on. Cool. Hello, I am Pamela Chase, the lead hooking specialist and founder of Hooked for You. We are dedicated to keeping the art of crochet alive. Today, okay, what a day. Okay, now, okay, today, it's Friday, and we're just gonna have a discussion. But today, it's gonna be the last day of our formal lives for the year. I may pop on for other things, maybe quick. I'll still be posting things, but this will be the last one for the year. What we're going to talk about today is what are your goals? What are you going to do for the new year? What if you do those kind of things for the new year? You reevaluate done and what you haven't done, and then the things that you want to do moving forward. So, what do you want to do? What are your goals? What things do you want to do? You want to start that business? Do you want to um, find a new job? I mean, what is it that you want to do? Also, things like your crafts, your hobbies. Is there anything you want to do with those? Is there any new skills you might want to learn? What do you want to do for the new year? And, and how do you accomplish what you do? Do you write it down? Do you just keep it in your mind? What do you do, and how do you handle those issues, those intentions? With me, most of mine like the same thing. Most years, I just want to learn new things. I want to read more. I want to learn more. Sometimes I do it. I accomplish it. Sometimes I don't. It's just being more organized, um, just doing things that need to be done, things that I should have done, and things that I should have done for years, never did, and I want to start doing that. Overcoming fears, just different things that I want to do. Hello, whoever's on, whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. Howdy. Hello, Carol. How are you doing? Talking about goals, things you want to do for the new year, things that you have also things that you have people have accomplished. What have you accomplished? What new things? What things have? Hello, we hooked on Nikki's. How are you? What have you accomplished? What things have you done? Is it 14 degrees there? Oh my God. It's about in the 30s here. And I went out a little while ago. It wasn't as bad, but that wind is blowing. It is going. Um, we were just talking about for the new year things that will what we have accomplished, things that we want to accomplish moving forward. Um, something you may want to learn, something you may want to do. I feel you. I feel you. Me too. I've crocheted more this time than I've done in a long time. I'm looking to start selling my work, but I don't know how much to charge. And that's a question that a lot of us deal with. Um, because there's so many different to charge for things. And that's something that you have to really dig deep in. There's some books out about it. There are different people that talk about it. It's just what's best for you. I've heard just different types of ways of charging. Some of them will fit, some won't. It just depends, and also depends on your clientele. I believe because all our clientels cannot afford everything, and it just depends on how you're going to handle it. Family is the worst. They always want discounts. Yes. I had a family member that wanted something one year and wanted to know what was the family discount. I'm like, family discount? I mean, if I want to give you a discount, it's one thing, but now I don't have family discounts. But one thing I had done in the past was when I was first starting is if I wanted my items out there, people to see them, I would either free or discounted. I would give people things to wear just so it can go out there. But other than that, if someone asks you for something, no, and that was just something I did. If that but yeah, it just depends on you because I know someone mad with me now because I don't want to sell anything. But that's your that's your choice, and I understand. That's a good idea. I have been posting my work. Check out my page. Are we friends? I'll put you down just in case. We mm, okay. Okay. Now I will check you out. But yeah, it just depends um, on on clientele. It depends on just and I'm learning. It depends also on where you live, your area, and all that because it just way people think. I came from the city. And when I realized that when you move, when you go to maybe your rural area, things are different. So it just depends on people think. Message you when I go live on TikTok. Okay, cool. Are you gonna do it today? Today is really a free day. So yeah, that takes a lot to do it. I've had a crochet business for since 2015, because it was the year before I retired. But it hasn't been doing what I wanted to do. So I'm looking to make it do some things with it to make it more. So I'm still learning myself. I realized that people in California will appreciate crochet work like people in the South have no. Okay, I do not appreciate like people in the South. Really? Okay. Maybe it just and that also depends on pricing. I think also because I think people in the South they may appreciate it, but they may not want to pay the prices that some people charge. That's my thoughts of it. But it just depends. It depends, and it also depends on people who appreciate crafts. Because everyone does not appreciate crafts, and what the work it takes to go into it. People think that it's cheap. Um, that when you make things, it's a cheap thing. When it's not. Yarn costs money. Takes and your time costs. So people don't realize that it does cost to do it. In my experience, but I live in a really rural area. This place is probably like North Carolina, maybe that may be a little different. But I'm in Virginia, and I found it to be a little different. Everybody has their own things and their own likes, and that's how it goes. You get following up by interacting with people I follow, like to be seen, especially on pages you really like. Okay, good idea, Carol. Okay, yeah, and that's something I haven't done. I haven't done the clicking on hashtags. Okay, okay, thanks, Carol. Let's see, Google trending hashtags on TikTok, IG, etc. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I try to do on TikTok. Is do the trendings, but the thing with me might was finding the trending things that will match up match up with what I'm posting. But I guess it doesn't really matter because I see things where because I try to match my stuff up like the music and match with what I'm doing and all that. But I'm realizing that it doesn't have to be that way. You can put doesn't really relate to come to the page or the channel. Pay attention who interacts with you. Okay. Okay. You're taking notes. Hello, that Gemini's creation. How are you? when they go on live on TikTok, follow some who are viewing and joining their lives. Okay, and that's what I want to do. More of is go on TikTok. I've stopped. I mean, I go on TikTok maybe. I think I only been on it about 3 or 4 times, and doing a live. I've been doing other things, posting and things, but doing a live. I haven't done other lives on TikTok, but I want to do more of those in the new year. I'm at Walmart right now, and it took all the lights in my life not to buy any yarn. Oh, okay. TikTok lives. See, when I go on TikTok lives, I'm like a deal in headlights. I don't understand. I don't understand it. Okay, we hooked on the keys. You say, "What's all my might?" Is that something that we commented on? Let me see. Okay, just want to make sure that everybody's Gemini. Yeah, and we're talking about this things you want to learn, things you want to do, and one thing that I want to do because we did something. Was it last week? I did it with another crafter last week, and she showed us how to make things out of plastic bags. And it was going on recycling things and all that. So I want to do more of Instagram and on well on all the different ones I'm on. I want to do more of the live things with other people and talk because we can always learn from other people all the time. And we a little errors to the thread. We have gotten away from doing our meetups on the weekend. Um, so I want to get back to that too in the new year. We're going to start that back again, and maybe hopefully we'll get more people to join us on that. So that's what we want to do, and mostly our meetups are relations to Hello Loops and Double Hooks. It's more of doing our because we do things that are donated. We do a lot of those too. In addition to the other things that we do donations. We have a group that donates to causes. So that's one thing that we do. And we have a group that gets together. I mean, and we don't just talk about that. We talk about other things too. So anybody who wants to join that, let us know that too. We'll start that back up in the new year. Like I said, we had gotten away from it. I had started working and wasn't getting my time straight on it. So well, my schedule wasn't right. So we're gonna get back into doing that in the new year. Let me see something. So we're gonna. There's a lot of things that we got away from in this year. We're gonna get back into it. So, what are your goals? What are things that you are trying to do for the new year? What do you want to do? What do you want to learn? Hi, good afternoon, Eclectic Goods. How are you? What do you want to learn? What do you want to do? I also want to get back into my sewing. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying. Okay. I'm just. I get. Yeah. Eclectic. I saw the use on a lot baking cookies. Good. So I have too much on my hook right now and lined up at my sewing machine. Okay. Yeah, I have two sewing machines that I have not even used yet. And it's like I need to be using these machines or doing something with them. So I do want to sew. I want to get back to sewing. I thought I wanted to do knitting, but I really don't want to do that. So I'm giving away. I'm selling a lot of my knitting stuff. I'm giving it away or whatever. This year coming, I think I want to start a shop. Okay. You mean a inventory shop where you sell your stuff on the website or on has shop. Facebook has a shop. Instagram has a shop. Some things I sell. Okay. Some things I sell on eBay because I've sold yarn and things on eBay. Um, you could and Amazon also has a handmade section where you can sell things that way. The cost may be a little high, but that's what they do. Okay. So you registered as a business last week. Okay. Cool. Did you do a regular business or LLC? I'm trying to get my inventory. I keep giving things away because it's Christmas time. Yeah, I have quite a bit of inventory and I keep inventory. But also, it's good also to do fairs and things like that also. And what I'm start doing was have a regular sale. So on the, it's gonna probably be weekly on a regular basis. I'll just sell stuff. Okay. When I don't think I have one yet. I registered when I was living in Maryland, but since I've been in Virginia, I haven't changed over. So that's my thing is register my business in Virginia. Um, 'Cause I don't think the one in Maryland is not gonna work for me. So yeah, that's what I want to do. But I want to also add other things to it besides my crocheting. I want to have a wide range of different things because right now I have two other things that I do as a business also. So I'm trying to find a way of doing everything to kind of put it all together. So eclectic good, you making lots of cookies. What cookies do you do? Gingerbread cookies. So it's a lot to it. So and it gets to the point where everybody has to learn from others who have done, can show others, tell others who don't know, just help each other out. I did mine as retail gift shop. I can't remember the other one. Okay, okay. So I think next time I'm instead of just doing a sole proprietorship, I'll do a LLC. If I don't know if that makes a difference or what. Making up meat trays now. Okay. I had a complex and I didn't think my work was good enough. But now I have confidence. Great. We do go through that sometimes. Is my work good enough? Is my stitches good enough? But that takes practice. You have to really get into it and practice it, and practice makes it better. And I'm a person that's crocheted since I was in elementary school, so there's still things I need to know, things I haven't done, things I've never done. So it just takes time sometimes. I mean, I know the stitches, but it's just other things I didn't know. And creatively thinking, Carol, when you did your LLC, did you go through a company or did you just go with the practice new things, always learning? And the state, or you went through the state, okay. So it looks like the good system. Practice, try new things, always learning. That's a good one because like I said, some of us old heads, still have to learn things. Still need to, there's still things for us to learn. You're never too old to learn or too experienced to learn. It's always something new. So you went through the state, so that's what I'll do next year. So that's one of my goals. So what other goals do some of you all have? Things that you may want to learn. It doesn't have to be crochet, just things that you want. Just think about what you want to do. And I think tonight that wind is really blowing outside. It's moving chairs around. Like, what is that? But tonight, I think tonight we're gonna have a sale tonight, and I try to do my sales kind of like the paparazzi sales in a way with the numbers and wants what. So also I'll sell. I'm still selling yarn, so I'll be doing that also, but also my items. So I'm doing that now. I'm doing selling on a live. So that's something that you can do. We go on. Nikki's can do too. Is go online, go live, and sell stuff. And you can, because like with me, when I do mine, I do it on. It's going to be on 3 platforms. My lives are right now. My lives are Facebook, my page, and my business page is on YouTube and Instagram. So those are the ones that I do my lives on, and I do it through Streamyard. Um, I'm going to think on like also doing the New Year's expand it where I can add 2 more platforms, which is Twitter and LinkedIn, and see how that works. And then if it doesn't work, I just disregard it. But that's what I want to do because at one time what I was doing is I was thinking to myself to transition my crochet business to something else, not selling anything. I was just going to just make things sometime, but not make things to sell. I was just going to do the teaching part um, and the donating part. But then I got back into the selling part, just to build the inventory also. So sometimes you change what you want to do. You may think, oh, I'm not going to do that because it's that. But what I don't do is right now is I don't do a lot of commission things. If someone asks me to make something that I'm not good with, or I mean, not that good with, something I have never done, I will turn it down. Because someone asked me yesterday about the stock. Every time someone asked me about those stocks, stockings. I just don't do those. Because I've never done them, and I just don't want to try it. I want to sell things that I have already done before I know I can do. And the only thing I've done and gave to somebody that didn't know how to do really was the fingerless gloves, and they came out pretty good free-handed. But other things, no. And sometimes you have to do that too. You have to know what lane you're in and stay in that lane. And that's what I'm learning how to do. Stay in my lane. And just because someone wants to buy something or should make something doesn't mean that you have to do it. Okay. But this is we'll start back in the new year with our regulars. As I said earlier, we would do that, and I'm trying to working on some changes. May not happen, but that's what I'm working on. Um, what else? But this is what came when I said because people want to learn things, people want to do things. But I know we're gonna start back with the stitches. I'm gonna start back talking about stitches. I'm gonna start talking about fibers and something else. Stitches, fibers. Oh, and the health benefit do anyway with the businesses. Talk about those kind of things. Those would be things that we'll continue to do into the new year. And not sure it's going to be on all the platforms, but it will. I know the things like the having people come on lives. Those would not be on all the platforms. Just like the live I did when we collected goods, that was on Instagram only. Now, if I'm trying to figure out if we do it on StreamYard, if we do it on StreamYard, it'll include Facebook and YouTube, but it won't include Instagram. See, that's the issue with that. Is where do you want to show yourself and have it? So we will have to figure out how we're going to do that. And it also depends on where the viewers are. Right now I think I have more viewers on Instagram at the moment than I do on the other channels pages. Okay. Um, Also, we want to go into because we were going to do it last year, but want to go into doing stuff on Clubhouse, which would be just talk voice only. We know visuals, but it'll be just talking about different topics. So I do Clubhouse and then do more on TikTok. So we're trying to get it'll be a busy schedule on things to do. So those are my plans that's some of my plans for the new year. There's my other ones too. But those are some of the plans I have for the new year. So if anyone have any questions or comments, I know everyone's working on Christmas things, doing Christmas. It's really close to Christmas, so people are busy. And I also may do more nighttime lives, which is something I like to do. Sometimes you just have to do it. thing with that is when you're doing your lives, it's good to research that too and look up when when are good times to do your lives. When people are more on there, and it depends on the platform. Some posts you can do early in the morning and people will read it. You'll get more readings in the morning. Some cases you won't. So you have to keep track of those things too. And like Carl said, also the hashtags and all that play a part in a lot of this. So you have to do a lot of research on when you're doing these type of things, the lives and such. It's doing your research and also looking at the analytics on your platform, on your lives, and see which lives did better than others and all that. Okay, with Eclectic Good, I was thinking I need to do more daytime lives. Now, what's your reason behind that? It's not showing. Okay, 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 okay. So Eclectic Good said she was thinking about doing more daytime lives. Okay, different audience and time zones. Okay, okay. Yeah, and I was thinking about doing more nighttime ones. So yeah, and I guess. Oh, you want to do the international audience? Okay, okay, I got it. Okay, okay, okay. Understandable. Because I know some of the people you communicate with are from other countries. So okay. Hmm. Sometimes like with me, I'm on the East Coast, and you just assume that everybody that you're talking to is on the same coast as you. So you have to really be diligent about that. Yeah, because I remember being told, when I broadcast stuff, to put suggested to me to put down, because when I used to always advertise. And I'm gonna get back to that too. Is advertise my lives before I do my own. But I will always put 1 p.m. Did I put 1 p.m.? I may have put 1 p.m. But I think I put 1 p.m. I didn't put the time zone. And that's what I didn't do. I didn't put the time zone. And I remember Carol was telling me to know that she's in another time zone also. Is to put the time zone. It just wasn't something that was resonating with me. Is to be, mindful of people in other places. So that I am now very mindful of that. And I know some people when they do their lives, like Eclectic Goods does their lives, I have to think about okay, she's on another time zone, so what is my time? So it's just a lot to it. It's a lot to remember, a lot to just get it together and just having to be organized to do these things. And that's what I want to be more organized in the new year. Not be all over the place. Be more organized. And that's my goal. That's my main goal. And once I do that, everything else will fall into place. So that's what I want to do. But I'm not going to keep you on long. I just wanted to come on and talk. Um, and I'm glad I had some of the feedback. So I probably will be on again before the new year, but it won't be in this capacity. Maybe pop in. I know I want to do a sale, so I'll probably do it tonight. Um, so yeah, that's what's going to be done. I may do something for the New Year's Eve, and I'm working on that now. So stay tuned. But I'm going to go and finish up some of these things I'm crocheting. These millions of things that I'm trying to work on, and I will talk to you soon. And be safe. Have a great weekend. If I don't talk to you tonight. Okay. Bye bye.